up as a kid, yeah. All a nigga wanna have was a Burberry scarf and $3 in my pocket. Instead I got beat with a switch, but I don't give a fuck, but it's on my body. Scars all up on me, but I run around from.
So in the first official game of NBA action ever since they suspended the season a couple of months back, we had the Utah Jazz and the New Orleans Pelicans. And this was a really great game. Now, Utah won this game by 2 points, 106 to 104. And to be quite honest with you guys, I feel like this is a game that the New Orleans Pelicans should have won. Like, I feel like the New Orleans Pelicans outplayed the Utah Jazz, but for some reason, they still weren't able to win this game. Now, a big reason why they lost this game, first of all, was because they didn't offer no resistance in the paint once forever. Like, Utah was getting whatever they wanted to inside the paint. Now, Utah started this game out hot. I mean, they started the first quarter, to a really good start. But then, to end the first quarter, like the last couple of minutes of the first, they got really cold. And then that's when we started to see the Pelicans really take control of this game. And the Pelicans had this game in their hands for the majority all the way until the middle of the fourth quarter. And they had several double-digit leads. And the reason why those leads got trimmed down was because Utah was just abusing them in the paint. And Zion Williamson, he only played 15 minutes. He was on a minutes restriction. And I understand you got to limit his minutes and stuff like that. I'm not mad about that. I'm just a little bit upset because I would have liked to see Zion Williamson in the last 2 minutes of the fourth quarter. Like, if you're going to choose to play Zion Williamson either to start the fourth or to end the fourth, I would rather see him end the fourth than to see him start the fourth, because I feel like he really could have dictated the outcome of that game if he would have played. And I really feel like the Pelicans would have won that game if Zion was in to end that game off. And let's talk about Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell was basically Casper for the first 3 quarters. Then out of nowhere, this guy just took over the fourth quarter of the game. And I mean, you know what they say, it's not about how you start, it's about how you finish. And that's what star players are supposed to do in the NBA. When the game is on the line and your team needs you to step up and score, you got to be able to do that. And that's what Donovan Mitchell was able to do. You also had a pretty nice performance from Jordan Clarkson off the bench. Mike Conley was pretty solid. And I mean, look, I feel like the Pelicans really let this game slip from within their hands. And I mean, why? I understand Lonzo Ball has improved as a shooter. I understand that. But still, why in the fourth quarter, with the game on the line, is Lonzo Ball shooting threes? I don't care how much Lonzo has improved as a shooter. With the game on the line in the fourth quarter, you got like 4 or 3 minutes left, and you don't really have that many possessions. I'd rather see Lonzo Ball driving to the ball trying to set other guys up than shooting threes. And I don't care how wide open Lonzo is. I understand a lot of people are going to be like, oh, JT, Lonzo was open. He has to take those. And I get that. But some of those shots, man, I think he had a better chance of scoring driving to the paint than trying to shoot. And I understand Lonzo has improved as a shooter, but I still don't trust Lonzo in late game situations. And that was proven in this game right here. Now, I mean, if Lonzo would have drove to the paint and maybe tried to set up some more of his teammates, then maybe this game could have went the other way. But I'm really scratching my head at the fact that Lonzo was taking so many threes with the game on the line. And I mean, the turnovers and the rebounding really, I feel like, haunted the Pelicans late. Because the Utah Jazz were getting a lot of second chance possessions because the Pelicans just couldn't really win on the boards in the fourth. And that's another reason why the Pelicans lost this game. And like I said earlier, this is a game that I really feel like the Pelicans should have won. I feel like they outplayed the Utah Jazz. But I mean, when it came to big moments and needing your young players to make big shots, the Pelicans weren't able to do that, but the Utah Jazz were able to. Like Donovan Mitchell really proved to a lot of people why he is a star in the NBA. Now you look at Brandon Ingram. I mean, Brandon Ingram was lights out tonight. He played really well. And I mean, JJ Redick also was really good as well. But I mean, I feel like the Pelicans really should have won this game. I really do. I really feel like it was a lot of missed shots that could have probably been better looks. I mean, like, why? I'm still trying to ravel my mind around the fact that Lonzo Ball, with the game on the line, is shooting threes. It's it's actually 3 players in the NBA that I do not want shooting the ball with the game on the line. Ben Simmons, Russell Westbrook, and Lonzo freaking Ball. So, I mean, at the end of the day, Utah won this game 106-104. Hats off to Utah. I'm not taking anything away from the Utah Jazz. All I'm saying is that I really feel like this is a game that the Pelicans should have won. And I know it's going to be a little bit weird to say this, but I mean, you can't make the argument to say that the Pelicans outplayed the Utah Jazz for the majority of this game. But the reason why they lost is because when the game was on the line and you needed to make the shots, the Pelicans weren't able to make those big clutch shots. They also had a couple of key turnovers as well, but both these teams were turning the ball over at a pretty alarming rate. Like, both these teams combined for 40 turnovers combined. So, I mean, look, the Pelicans should have won this game, but hats off to the Utah Jazz, because they won this game because they made the plays and they made the shots when it mattered the most. And the Pelicans couldn't really do nothing late in the fourth quarter. So, let me know what you guys think about this game down in the comment section down below. Make sure that you guys like the video and subscribe to the channel for more NFL videos, college football videos, and basketball videos. And thanks for watching.